Hey guys, it's Cracker here. I'm recording this in my car right now as I'm driving home from work because I wanted to record this and I didn't have any other time to do it because my brother is home right now and I really just didn't want him to hear any of this bullshit. So yeah, I'm just on my way home from work and I'm recording this while I'm driving. So if the audio is shit, I apologize. But yeah, I don't really have any other time to do it because my brother's home and I'm going out of town tomorrow. I've got a business trip I've got to go on every year annually in January. My company has this big annual meeting, and they have it in a different city every year because we have people all over the country in our company. So they have it in a different city every year. That way, it's fair for people. It's not always really far away from some and really close to others. But anyway, yeah, I've got to fly out to that tomorrow. Part of me is really looking forward to it, mostly not. Just because, I hate traveling in general. I just it stresses me out. It's a huge hassle. It breaks up my normal routine, which I guess I'm not really a fan of anything that breaks up my normal routine. I'm a creature of habit, so to say, I guess. But, yeah, it's just stressful because everybody else from the company is there. And, I just have this imposter syndrome, right? Because, everyone's, professional and all this shit. And, they're businessmen. And dude, I still feel like a fucking teenager. I don't feel like I'm supposed to be with this, group of business people, discussing gross numbers for the year and setting goals for next year and all this stuff and voting on shit for the future of the company. It just feels very I don't know, I just feel like I'm out of the place where I belong. Which, I don't have any problem doing the job. I feel right at home, working on cars, but when it comes to the business aspect side of things, the professionalism side of it, it just doesn't feel like me. Also, everyone is going to want to talk to me, which is kind of a pain, because, if it's somebody that, I'm not immediately friends with, I just have such terrible social anxiety when it comes to talking to people. Especially in, a professional setting, because, I said, everyone's supposed to be professional and all this, and it's what am I supposed to even talk to you about? Because the conversation always kind of goes the same way, hey, how's it going? How's business? Oh, yeah, business is good. I'm doing good. How are you? Oh, you're good too. Okay. And then we just kind of nod, and that's the conversation. I don't really have anything else to add. I don't have anything else to talk about that I feel like anybody would be interested in hearing, really. The most interesting thing I did this week was, I played Magic the Gathering on Tabletop Simulator with my friends. That was, the most interesting thing I did. Nobody wants to hear about that. Because, even if I did try to say that to them, oh, what'd you do this week? Oh, I played Magic the Gathering with my friends. And be oh, is that that card game? I'm yeah. It's this nerdy as fuck card game. And it's okay, what am I going to do then? Go on to explain to them how Magic the Gathering works? So you have all these lands and you have to tap them? Man, sorry, I'm having to step on it to get around this fucking BMW who wouldn't let me merge. I don't know if you just heard me rev the shit out of my truck, but I just did anyway. But yeah, so it's I feel like I just have nothing to talk to these people about, and that just makes me extremely anxious. Because generally in a conversation, if you talk to them, they'll talk to you. But if you don't, they kind of automatically assume that you don't want to talk to them, which isn't the case. I don't have anything against these people. I do think they're all genuinely good people. I do enjoy their company. I'm just talking to them stresses me out. If I could just be ignored by all of them, that would be the ideal, I guess. But of course that would be rude of them to do that, so they're not going to do that. Which and if we're all just standing around at the meeting, it's fine because we're actually doing stuff. But we're also gonna go out to dinner probably a couple times. We're gonna do all that because we want to. The whole point of this meeting partially is to socialize. Everyone in the company can hang out basically. which is going to be rough because I know I'm going to end up getting sat down next to like some people that I don't know, and I'm going to have to like try to fucking conversate with them, and it's just going to go horribly. I'm just not a good talker. And, you know, I feel like they're just going to pick up on that, and it's going to just make me look like an idiot. Which, I mean, can you really say that I'm not an idiot for this? Like, something that most people just do automatically, like, I have to fucking overthink and, like, get all in my head about, and I just can't help it. I mean, I only know how to, like, spurg out about stupid topics. Like, none of them want to listen to me talk about, like, fucking hacking in video games or anything like that. Like, I don't have anything interesting to contribute to a conversation, right? You know, I just feel so disconnected trying to talk to normies, and it's not like out of resentment for them or anything like that. I don't really think I'm better than them or anything. It's just like, I just don't feel like we have anything in common. Like, how am I supposed to talk to somebody who I have nothing in common with? And this is the same reason why I feel like I struggle talking to girls too. It's like, how am I supposed to talk to someone that I have nothing in common with, right? Like, cause I'm into like computers, I'm into video games, I'm into cars, I'm into like all this like stupid nerd shit, and it's like, what am I supposed to talk to a girl about? They're not into any of that stuff. Like, all I know how to talk about is my hobbies. Like, are we gonna like make small talk about like boring shit in our lives? Because I mean, I guarantee my shit is way more boring than her shit. Like, she doesn't want to hear about that, right? So it's kind of like what the fuck do we even talk about? You know, because it's the same the other way around. Like, I really don't want to hear about what she has to talk about. Like, what are her hobbies? Like, she probably does not have any hobbies that are going to be interesting to me. Like, I've talked to like quite a handful of girls online, and I always ask them like what their hobbies are and stuff. And well, sometimes they say cooking, and I actually do enjoy talking to them about cooking because cooking is pretty cool. I do like food. I'm not a good cook. I'm not really like into cooking like that, but it's something that I can like appreciate and talk about, you know? But like a lot of times they'll just be like, oh, I like this show, I like this music, and it's like, okay, I don't watch that show, and I don't like that kind of music. So what do we have to talk about? Like, I feel like girls don't really have hobbies the same way guys do, where they have these like nerdy fixations on I don't know, fucking Japanese cars, or fucking, like I was talking about earlier, Magic the Gathering. Like, if I tried talking to a girl about Magic the Gathering, dude, she'd probably just walk away from me mid-sentence. I couldn't say I really would blame her either. Like, nobody wants to fucking hear about that unless they're also into it. And yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things that separates, like, I don't really know what the word for it is, people like me, I guess, from normies, is the hobbies, right? Because, like, normies will have hobbies that, like, even if you're into it, even if you're not into it, like, it's something that you can still talk about. Like I was saying earlier, like, for cooking, like, even if you don't like cooking, even if you hate cooking, like, you still like food, because food, everyone likes food. Like, you have to like food to survive. Like, if you don't like food, you're probably not very long for this world if you don't like to fucking eat, right? So, like, that's something that everyone can talk about, whether they're, like, into it or not, you know? So it kind of has the advantage of, like, these small talk topics, like the weather, where, like, anyone can talk about it. Like, you can just talk to anybody about it, because it's something we all have in common, we all experience. But, like, it's also something that you're into, so, like, it can be talked about, and it's not just boring small talk. Like, it's a little bit deeper than that, which is why I guess it makes for a more interesting conversation topic. And I mean, I don't really have that many interests like that I guess are super universal, that anyone can talk about. Like, yeah, maybe I should take up cooking more. Maybe then I can just, like, chef max, dude. I can be like a chef maxer. and I can just like show off to girls all these dishes I can cook. The only problem with that is like I don't want to attract a woman that's gonna like not want to cook, because like I don't want to be the one cooking all the time. Only certain dishes. Like I'll cook the steaks, how about, and then she can cook like most of the other stuff. I'll cook the steak and the eggs. How about that? Yeah, I'm talking about that like as if a girl would ever like approach me to talk to me anyway. Like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Yep. Well, that's pretty much all I have to talk about. I just wanted to put out a quick video, just rambling on my drive home from work, because I'm going to be going to this trip, so I'm not going to have any other time to get one out. And yeah, I really am going to start uploading to this more frequently. I think I'm going to try to go for like shorter videos like this one, where the topic is more like narrow, rather than like just like having verbal diarrhea where I like say and 500 times and pause for 30 seconds in between each thought. So yeah, if you are one of like the 5 people that actually bothered to listen to this, good on you, bro. Have a nice day.